The other thing that you can do is post it to your groups. So who in the room has joined any groups? Anybody in here? That was part of the homework from last time. Okay. Well, you're going to see why, when you take the effort to join specific groups, why all these dots are going to connect for you about how powerful that can be when you have a network of LinkedIn groups to market and connect with. So you've got the check, post to groups. Then as you start typing in here in this field, you're just going to go through the alphabet. Start with A, go to B. All the names of your groups are going to auto-populate for you, and you just simply click on the ones that are appropriate for the content that you're sharing into that field. All right, so this is where it lands. After you do that, this is a group that I belong to. So when I hit the share button and send that out, this is where it lands. It lands all the way at the very top. It's one of the first, most recent postings as a discussion. This is a discussion in the group that I belong to. So this particular group has 2,000 plus members to it. So by selecting, let's say I belong to 50 groups and each group had 2,000. Who's got a calculator? How many is that? That's a lot. So with one quick action in less than 5 minutes, you can syndicate your post, your update, whatever it happens to be, to tens of thousands of people that quickly. And it lands in the discussion area in the feed of each group. It also, depending on how this group is set up, will send out either a daily or weekly notification to all the group members of that group that there's a new posting as a discussion on that to alert them. And that email goes into their inbox, not on LinkedIn, but on their email account. So that's the other great thing about LinkedIn is a lot of these social networks, you're kind of confined into the box of staying inside that network. LinkedIn allows you to reach out and connect to people outside of the LinkedIn network into their own personal email inboxes. Anybody here had any experience posting discussions to groups yet? Is this all new to everybody? Yeah, looks like it is. Okay. So this is an example of what it looks like when it shows up in their inbox. It comes from LinkedIn. It also identifies the name of the group. So as you're looking at your email inbox and you click on this, this is what you see. You also can put a live link in here. So in my case, when I'm marketing my seminars, the nature of my posts include a live link. So when they click on it, it takes them back to an event that I put on LinkedIn, which we're going to talk about LinkedIn events in a minute. Or it'll take them to the registration page so they can sign up and RSVP right here from their email inbox. They don't have to log on. They don't have to go anywhere. They just click and it takes them where I like them to go. The other thing that you can do, you have 3 options: posting it as an update, posting it to your groups, and the third option is sending it to your individual LinkedIn contacts. So you simply check the box, and it's the same drill as if you were going to share with your groups. You're going to start typing, just going through the alphabet. You're going to start typing in the names of all your contacts that you want to share this with. Now this is a little more laborious. It takes a little more time. But if you really want to target market or target share specific content, and you want to make sure that they get it and it lands in their personal email inbox, this is one of the most effective ways to do that. So then you start going through your whole roster and you click off the names that you want. One tip when you're doing that, if you have a lot of connections, don't just stop with the first letter of the alphabet, like A. Sometimes you have to go A, B, A, C. And in my opinion, I haven't found a really good reason to step up and pay for LinkedIn yet. There might be some features of it that maybe professional recruiters have access to that would make it well worth their while to do that. But I think for the majority of us, you're going to see in the things I'm going to show you today and from the last time, there's plenty that you can do with the basic program to get business and expand your reach and exposure without having to pay for it. So this is an example. What we were looking at before is sharing to individuals. This is what it looks like. It comes into their inbox just like that. It says it's coming from LinkedIn. And so you've got that trusted source that is coming from that source. And it gives the nature of what it is. There's a live link. This is about the seminar. And there you go. Highly recommend that you connect. If you don't have a Twitter account, for no other reason than using Twitter as a bridge to get from one social media platform to another, I highly recommend that you have a Twitter account, LinkedIn, linked to your LinkedIn. And LinkedIn has an application for adding Twitter accounts. Facebook and LinkedIn pretty much don't talk to one another. So you can use, and why should they after all, social media, oh pardon me, but LinkedIn is a good tool to make that bridge so that you can also use it from your blog too. So you can push content out from LinkedIn to your Twitter account, or you can push content from your blog through Twitter and have it land on your LinkedIn account. There are several ways where you can use that Twitter as a bridge.
Question.
Yes.
Isn't Twitter limited to so many characters?
It is, right.
Does that conflict at all?
Well, it will show you as you're posting what that looks like. You may have to make an adjustment on that Twitter post so that it looks appropriate.
But if you're trying to feed something from LinkedIn through Twitter so it lands someplace else,
it's going to have
whatever you feed, you have to limit to the appropriate character.
Right, but
It'll give you a dot, 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 though, if you go over it.
yeah, so you'll get there's a link inside that'll take you back here from Twitter when you click on it, typically. That's how it works.